told my dad, I was like, Dad, you need to just pick out my husband for me.
I'm for that. I'm for that now.
My dad won't do it though. He says he's like, I'm busy. I got other things to do. You
Your
think
dad's got a whole empire to run, okay?
Would you get into an arranged marriage?
Yeah, if I thought he was like, I'd have to find the guy attractive.
Yeah, because the current method's not working, is it?
Right. So listen to this, right? So I propose a new method of relationship, right? So the new method is, okay, you get into a 3-year contract with your partner. Okay? 3-year contract. And within that contract, everything that you need and want in the relationship is stipulated on by both parties in that contract. And after the 3 years, if you want to renew it, you renew it. If you want to go, you go.
You know what?
So I'll say this, you know, I'm a little unique on YouTube in this space because I've gone through every stage of a relationship, from dating, engagement, marriage, and then divorce. So I have a full breadth, like kind of understanding of what marriage is. And I will say in today's modern times, the way traditional marriage was in the past, I do think it is dying or has really started to die out, especially with the younger generation and with men. Now, what he's talking about as far as a contract, sorry guys, I still lost my voice, so I'm a little bit, as a contract, I agree. Because I always say, if you don't think marriage is a business, just get divorced. And you're going to find out how much of a business it actually is. And so I do believe there's already alternatives that a lot of people don't look into. Like one that I think is probably the best is domestic partnership. So like a court filing fee. And then when you're done with that, you just go file another fee and then it's over with. Now you can have contracts, like he says, that stipulate certain things within a relationship, you know, how things will be structured, how you guys will share things. But a domestic partnership gives you pretty much every benefit of being married without actually having just an open state license that, you know, they make it super expensive and really very painful to go through in order to get out of it. I can tell you that firsthand. So I do agree that people need to start creating their own versions of what will work so that both parties are comfortable.
That's probably not a bad idea. It's better than the current situation we're having
Because
right now.
the current situation is not working.
Yeah.
Marriages are failing. The divorce rate is up sky high. Most divorces are initiated by women, so women are clearly not happy, right? So I propose, and people laugh at me. I'm like, listen, we have insurance and rolling contracts for everything in our life, why not have it for relationships?
You can't really
Why
argue with
not
the
have it for
logic.
relationships?
Because then that takes away the naturalness of a relationship.
Right.
The naturalness of relationship is
That
why the
makes it-
divorce rate is so high, and why women are initiating
No,
divorce.
I think that's just because people don't know how to commit anymore, to be
Yeah.
honest.
No,
I think people struggle with true commitment and knowing what it's like
I
to...
think it's the notion of I find that
So, okay, I think we're going to start getting into an argument about how you can't help with how to fall in love. You know, it's feelings based. So the logic that's out there now is that you should get married based off of just your feelings. And that is just, I mean, it is a contract. Would you do anything else that's based on a contract because of how, like, just your feelings? And feelings change. People change. Things change. Circumstances change. And so if it's just based on feelings, it's ridiculous to base it on that. And in fact, that's not what traditional marriage was about. It wasn't about feelings. Okay. But now it's all about whatever I feel is my God, is my master. If I feel like being a thought box, then I'll do that. If I feel like being, you know, for the streets, then that's what I'm gonna do. But there's no, you know, if you just go off of emotions, trust me, that is going to you're going to end up in a ditch or very disappointed because you don't understand really what marriage is for. And yeah, this is just, no.
love with you, and that
No.
gives me the permission to break up the marriage.
I think
Anyway,
people
love that.
No fault divorce now. Have you heard of no
realize-
fault divorce?
People don't realize that in relationships, sometimes you're gonna fall a little bit out of love. You're gonna get tired of your partner sometimes,
hate
and then
that
there's
word.
gonna be times where you fall back into love and you feel the spark again.
Yeah.
You know.
Don't fall
we
in
see-
love.
Don't fall in love.
step into love.
Thank you. Thank you.
Don't fall into it.
Love's an action.
Yes.
It's not a feeling.
I don't
Oh,
think it's,
step into love.
I don't think
Don't
it's a
fall
choice
into love.
though. It's not a choice, is it? You
No,
Did she just say love is not a choice? See, where is this coming from that you can't help who you fall in love with? Yes, you can. Yes, you can.